What is up, you guys? AFK here with another video. We're doing a little something different today. We're going to be cooking a dump and heat tortilla soup dish. So let's get down to it and look at our ingredients. Okay, the first ingredient, we're going to need black beans from Publix. You can get them at Publix or Kroger. Doesn't really matter. Next ingredient is going to be Joan of Arc chili beans, or you can just use another brand. Doesn't matter. Campbell's tomato soup, evaporated milk. We're going to need ready rice. Roasted chicken is my preference flavor. Then you're going to need some chunk chicken in a can, or if you have some chicken you cut up from another dish, you can use that. And we're going to need some taco seasoning. It's just original taco seasoning, nothing special. You're going to need some sweet corn in a can. And we're going to have, just for a little spice, we're going to add some jalapeno chili, no, it's just chili pepper things, whatever. Then you're going to need, if you also want to use chips, you can use, I'm using Tostitos bite-sized chips. And you're going to need a pot to put all your ingredients in, a can opener if necessary, a spoon or ladle, and a measuring cup if you're making it for a smaller group of people. So let's go ahead and start adding our ingredients into our soup. Okay, we have our ingredients already cut open with the can opener, so now we're going to focus on the chicken. You want to get a medium-sized knife. You don't have to have a big knife like this one. You just want to get a knife that's good at cutting, and as you notice, the chunks of the chicken are really big, so we're going to cut them down and kind of make them really fine. So you want to just get your chicken, you want to kind of spread it out a little bit. And you'll find the big chunks, you just want to get the big chunks, and you just want to kind of mash it, because you can see that they're already pretty much mashed as it is. They're really soft too. So you just want to, you can get them all together. You can just mash it up real nice. As you can see how I'm doing this, just kind of make them a little bit more fine. And if you really want to get them as small as possible, you can get your knife and you can just do faster strokes like I'm doing. And that's pretty much it for the chicken. Just move it out just like that. Okay, so now we're done with the chicken. We'll make sure our hands, grab a towel real quick, wipe our hands. Now let's start adding the ingredients for the actual soup. Okay, we're ready to add our ingredients to start the process of the soup. What you want to do is you want to turn your stove on to about 5. And it depends on what kind of stove you have, but about halfway through the whole turning point, wherever that is. And then you want to go ahead and you want to get your tomato soup. You want to pour your tomato soup in the first can. And you make sure to get as much as possible out of that can. And we'll probably be able to get some more out later. Maybe put some water in there and get some more out. Then we get the second can of tomato soup. Do the exact same thing. Make sure you get as much out of there as possible. We're done with those. Move those out the way. You want to get your evaporated milk, and I didn't cut the can all the way. Just kind of made it so where you can push the lid down. And you want to add the whole thing. You want to add the whole thing to it. So you push down on the lid, and you just add the whole thing of evaporated milk. Sorry, I just hit the camera. So we're done with the milk. And now what you have to do, as you can see how the tomato soup is at the bottom and the milk is kind of on top, you want to go ahead and you want to get your whisk and you want to just stir it in a quick motion. So grab the handle and we're just going to stir it. You gotta get it nice and mixed up. Now the right color you want is the color you're starting to see. You want that kind of brownish color, as you can see. That kind of brownish color of the whole thing. That's what we're kind of going for, because that's going to be what the basically, that's going to be what the whole dish color is going to look like. So you're going to stir it up, make sure everything's mixed up, and this is what you get, just like this. Alright, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here, so I can show you guys what to put in there. Tap your whisk, always tap your whisk, and go ahead and get your taco seasoning, kind of open it. I already have mine opened. And you want to pour that in and you want to mix it the same way. So I'm going to pour taco seasoning in, and then you got to make sure you get in there really well. Make sure it's all out there. To the side. There we go. Has a very good aroma for taco seasoning. Turn it, make sure we get all of it mixed in well. Tap your whisk. Okay, so this is basically what the soup is going to look like. So now we're going to go ahead and add our other ingredient. Okay, now that we have the basis of our soup heating up with halfway on the burner, we're going to go ahead and switch from our whisk, and we are going to get a spoon or a ladle, whatever you're using to scoop out the soup with. We're going to start stirring with this because it'll get stuck. The beans will get stuck in there. So now what you want to get is you want to get your chili beans. And get your chili beans. And you're not going to drain these at all. You're just going to open it and you're just going to pour them in. So we're going to go ahead and pour in our beans here. Tap the bottom, make sure you get them all out. Now, let me move this. Now with the black beans, you're going to want to drain the black beans, and then you're going to want to rinse them with just regular water. As you can see, I have them all nice, and they're still wet, but after you drain them, they're pretty much done. So we're just going to pour in our black beans. Just like that. And we can move you. Now you want to drain your sweet corn. You want to drain that too. That you can just cut about, a little bit and then drain it. And you want to start stirring this too. Just to let you guys know. I'm going to start stirring this so the beans won't stick on the bottom. Just stir that a little bit. Let me tap my ladle. And you're going to get your sweet corn, and let's just spread this out. Make sure the corn's out. Now this dish you can make for your family, you can make for your friends, a party, a dip for like a football game. It's pretty much whatever you want to be, a fiesta party. This dish I'm actually making because I have a Spanish class at my school, and our fiesta is tomorrow. And it's basically our Thanksgiving party at the school for our class, because you know we can't actually have a, well we could if we wanted to, but it's our Spanish class, so we're having a fiesta. So I'm making this for my class, and I just decided it'd be a fun, quick video to make to show people around the world how to make something quick and easy to eat. So now what you want to do, after we have our corn and our beans stirred in with it, you want to go ahead and get your chicken that you cut up. And I'm just got the cutting board and I folded it in half, as you can see. And I'm just going to slide in my chicken, just like that. It's a little bit pieces left, but I mean, you can get a knife and scrape that. You want to get your ladle and you want to do the same thing, just mix it all up, get it around the whole dish. Just like that, make it nice and good mixture. Should look about like that. It's a decent color. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Okay, just in case people can't see. Now what you want to do, I have some of these chili peppers kind of thing. They look like that. You don't want to put the whole thing in unless you like something that's really hot. So I'm going to get about half. So about maybe, say about that much. That's how much I have. And you just want to put it in, and you just want to kind of mix that in. Everything. That'll give it a good flavor, and it really brings out the other ingredients that we have. It brings out their taste and quality as well. So your dish should start heating up. It should be about lukewarm now, if not hotter. So then you can add your ready rice from Uncle Bran. And you can just pour your rice in. It came out in a big clump. Is that all? Yes, that's all the rice. And you just want to break the clump up if there's any clump. And we're going to, you know, mix this up as well. Make sure it's good and mixed. I'm going in like a scooping, stirring motion and then lifting it out. If you're wondering how I get it mixed evenly, I'm just going in at an angle like that. You just want to make sure it's all in there. Make sure your ladle is on something so all this juice isn't getting everywhere. Now if you have a lid, this is optional, but if you have a lid, you can get your lid. I have one specifically made for this, and I'm just going to put the lid on. Get it, and lock it in place, and we'll come back for the finished result. Okay, our soup is now officially done. We have all the ingredients that we needed for it. It is already heated up and smoking, as you can see, and it's ready to serve with chips, or if you just want to eat it with a spoon, you can eat it with a spoon if you want. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. This has been AFK Land Dump and Heat Tortilla Soup Tutorial, and I will see you guys later.